Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth with 217 Creations, and today I'm really excited to show you a cool new product that I've had the pleasure of getting to play with over the last few weeks, and so I'm really excited. This is the first in many videos that I'll have on this product, and it is called Cri-Kits, and you may or may have not heard of this company yet. This is what their packaging looks like, and it's Cri-Kits. And these are gel pens that work inside a special holder that sits inside your Cricut, and you can draw. Fabulous, isn't it? So I'm really excited. I'm going to have lots and lots of really cool techniques on my blog over the next week describing how to use these products in a number of different ways. So the first one I'm going to show you today, and this is for my new little mini I'm making, and this is Postcard from Sentimentals, and so I'm really excited to show you how to make this exact item. So here we go. My blade's inside its normal housing as usual. I have my paper loaded. This mat's kind of on its last leg, so that's why I'm using some painter's tape. I like to get as much as I can out of my mats. And so the first thing I'm going to do is, as many of you know, I cut with Gypsy. So you won't see me with cartridges loading, but what you will see is I'm going to show you on my Gypsy how I go about doing this. And this could be done in Design Studio as well. So I'm going to get that up there and rotate so you can see through my screen protector. Okay, so that's what we're going to cut. That is the first layer that we are going to cut on this item. And this is just a rounded off corner postcard from the Cricut cartridge Sentimentals. So we're going to go ahead and cut. I can, there we go. Got my mat loaded. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. It won't take but a second here. Okay, now here's the next step that you're going to do when it comes to doing this little project, is you're going to get your Cricut pen holder, which is like this, and it's a real heavy metal, and they have their own pens, so you have to use their pens. The really cool thing about their pens is there's this magnetic little ball at the end, and it just snaps right in to the holder. So you don't have any like slipping or anything like that. They remove real easily. You just kind of use your thumb like that. Super easy to use. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to come in on the blade housing, and I'm going to remove my blade. So I've taken my blade out. Now I take a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to lay it kind of underneath there, because as you're inserting this Cricut pen, there's a chance that if your hand wobbles or bobs downward, you could end up marking your project. And I'm clumsy like that, so it'd be my luck that I do that. So go ahead and insert it. It sits snug into the housing just like your blade does. Tighten your carrier. Okay. So now we've got the Cricuts insert inside there. Now on your Gypsy, you're going to want to hit Return to Design. Okay? And I'm going to go to my next layer. And this layer looks small on the screen. It says Postcard, and it has a line down it, so it's going to give a little bit of design. And we're going to go ahead and get this cut. Okay, so since we have the mat already loaded and our design is sitting there ready to go, all we have to do now is tell it to cut, just like you normally would. Now, on the Cricut pens, you're going to want to make sure that you have your pressure set down to medium or 3. You don't want to have it pressing too hard into the paper or too light. And I'll explain some more of that here in a minute. So let's go ahead and get this cut. drawn, I should say. I really feel like with this product, I can take a lot of projects to kind of a new level, and you're going to see some really cool things that this product can do in my next set of videos that I'll be doing. This is kind of just a little one that I came up with that I thought would be really easy for an introductory to this product. The pens come in pastel, metallic, regular neon, and then they also come in a swirl. So lots and lots of pen color choices. So we're going to go ahead and unload our mat. And I'm going to move my Cricut out of the way here. Sorry. Okay, so I've got my Cricut moved out of the way somewhat. I'm going to come in, remove this, and look at that. How cool is that? Okay, so to get the lines that I did on there, I actually used a stamp. I've yet to find a way to create a file that creates that lined look, but once I have it, you bet I'll be showing it to you. But in the meantime, I'm going to use a scrap block that I got from a company called Cornish Heritage Farms, and this is what it looks like. It's lined paper. So we're just going to take some scrap, bring it over. I'm just going to ink up that corner that I know that I need. And I'm using the Tim Holtz walnut stain for this. And I'm going to kind of bring the camera in a little bit for you. So hold on while we zoom. Okay, so here we go. You can see what we're working on. I'm going to line it up. Stamp it down. Bring it up. And there's our lined postcard. So to give it that really cool vintage feel to it, you're going to want to use, once again, the walnut stain, and I use Wild Honey. These are two of my favorites. So we're going to start with the Wild Honey. I always kind of start with my lightest color and work my way up. So using my inking tool, I come into the Wild Honey. I'm going to brush the edges really nice, get a really good collection, especially in the corners, so as things age they kind of darken and wear a little bit differently. So don't worry about it being a perfectly even look, because that's not what we're going for. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to switch out my ink pad, and now I'm going to come in with walnut stain. Another one of my favorite combinations is Rusty Hinge. So that's another good one, but this one I chose to do the Wild Honey and the walnut stain. And you can bring that in as much as you like or keep it more on the edge. I really want to give it that really nice distressed look. And there's your little postcard. As always, I appreciate comments, followers, and subscribers, and keep staying tuned to my YouTube channel. We're going to have lots and lots of Cricut projects coming this week using this pen kit, and on top of that, if you visit my blog, you'll find more details on my projects, and the blog address is www.217creations.blogspot.com, and once again, thank you so much. You have a great day. Bye-bye.